Taoist Magic Talk Show brought to you by Taoist Master จี师傅 and 天日 Dragon Taoism ผู้亮天尊 Hi everyone, welcome back to the show. So I believe you have listened to my previous episode that I was teaching how to do the divination with your palm. If you have not listened to that, you'll be confused. But anyway, so if you have not, search up the episode before this one, or I'll put it in the link below. So yeah, search up that one first and we'll continue the lesson. So today we're going to talk about the practical application of this divination. It applies to almost like every kind of divination method that you can learn from me. And so here we go. When do you need divination? When do you need advice? When do you, like, how often should you be asking for answers? And a lot of people will think that, well, I can deal with it myself, then don't bother the other ones, right? Especially I know a lot of people in the Western background, they're like always want to be independent. They always want to do it themselves. I will just ask for help when I really cannot solve the problem. It's like you walk into Home Depot, right? And you're trying to find something. You will naturally spend 30 minutes walking around finding that thing. And if I still cannot find it, then I'll ask someone. No, that's not how Taoism do stuff. That's not how a Taoist do things, okay? You're going to walk in there, you know what you want, right? So do you know where it is? You don't know where it is. So immediately you will go find someone and say, oh, where's the da-da-da-da-da? And then the guy was like, oh, aisle 3 to your left. And you're like, okay, go there. You find it, you save a lot of time. You see, it is kind of stupid to not utilize the help and pretend to know it and figure it out. You see, what we say, you don't need to reinvent the wheel, right? Someone already invented it. You just learn to use it. So simple. Why do you need to reinvent everything? Think about our technology today, right? How far have we gone? It's like magic. Look at your phone, how small it is. Look at the computer, look at the parts, the chips and everything. Wow, how can you go out into the forest or into the wild and then try to build that thing yourself? Like, seriously, you go mine some metals, raw metal, and then try to shape it there and then try to make everything work? I don't think so, right? That's why all the companies are buying the chips from other companies that already made them, and you don't need to make it yourself because it's like someone else already is doing it, right? So you just need to utilize that and you focus on what you are supposed to do. You see, you are a guy who is like a genius that invented cell phones, or maybe you're like a smartphone guy, right? You create smartphone, but what you're good at doing is designing the smartphone to something better, more efficient, more productive, better design. And you might be specialized in designing the outlook or the features of the smartphone. Now, wait a minute. You only design what you're good at designing and you leave the other parts for the other guys to do. Right? You don't need to be making batteries. Right? You can use battery from other brands. Yeah. You can make you can use the Panasonic batteries. Right? You don't need to make it yourself. Why are you doing that? And the apps, you don't need to make your own apps. There are apps out there, right? So you see, the mindset is actually very human, very makes sense, because that's how we live a life today. A lot of successful business people who actually, have great success use the same method, and that's how they grow. Why don't you learn from them? I know a lot of people are brought up thinking they are brought up with the mindset Don't bother people. Figure it out yourself. You know what? You're grown up with bad parents. And I know exactly how it feels like, because when you're grown up and your parents hate you asking questions, like, why are you always saying why? Why do you know, why do you want to know so many things, huh? You have so many questions, always why? You ask me why is this like this? Why is this like this? How do I know everything? And then, they get frustrated about their kids asking so many whys. Yeah, that's bad parents. And I have gone through my childhood with bad teachers, bad martial art teachers, bad Taoism teachers. I have went through those as well. They bash you. They insult you. They personally attack you when they cannot have answers for you. Yeah, okay, I don't know if you learn martial art, especially Chinese Kung Fu, right? Some masters are a-holes. They are their mouth is so dirty. Yeah, not just me talking about, the F word and the S word. Just say it out for fun, not even attacking anyone. But they attack you personally. They will say, why are you so aggressive? And you're like, okay, if I say the truth, okay, it's just that the guy is weak. My punches are strong, right? My punches are heavy because I train. That guy doesn't train. And then you got bashed. You people say you're aggressive. You know what that sounds like? You always want to beat people up, But no, I'm not. I'm just casually punching. It's the guy that is weak. What are you talking about? And then I need to low down myself for the guy because he is not training. You got labeled as aggressive. You always want to win. You have a bad temper. And I'm like, what? Right? Yeah. Even it's done without the swearing words, it hurts. A child learning stuff, being labeled something that they're not, you get hurt. Right? And it hurt your self-esteem. So you see, the problem is you grow up with this kind of education, people around you saying shut the hell up. I don't need you to ask questions. Why do you have so many questions? And then they attack you. Then eventually you grow up, don't want anyone to be bothered, right? So you need help, you won't speak up. That's the problem. Change your mindset and you will know when you need a div, when you need a divination, when you need to talk to the God or talk to your son. Very simple. Sorry. Yeah, that was a bad one. Anyway, see, now I need to do a divination. Why did I cough? Because I don't know. You have something you want to know, you don't know, you just thought about it and you don't know how to go about it. It is time to ask the question. You don't think so much. Why are you thinking? Right? You think a little bit and then you cannot get it. Okay, ask right away. That's when you need to ask the question. Let me give you some practical examples of in reality when for example, I would ask using those kind of divination method and ask questions. Okay, so today I wake up and then I look at my closet and I decide, which outfit should I wear? And I looked, there are 4 outfits that are hang up right there. I can choose. But somehow they're all are kind of alike. So I don't know which one. Then I will div. Right? Immediately, I just take my palm and do a divination and see which one I should go for. And then I got one. Wow. So nice, right? In the movies, sometimes it's kind of funny to watch, but imagine, okay, in the movie, there's a lady, a girl, lady, okay, 20-something years old, right? Pretty lady, choosing which dress should she wear today when she go out. And she'd to have the whole closet of stuff. And she's like, oh yeah, I don't know which one. Okay, let me sing a song. And then da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then while she sing, her finger point to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And eventually when she end, Boom, this one. Okay, this one. That's exactly what you're doing with the divination, right? Exactly. It's just that you're not randomly singing a song. You're just using another method to talk to your Yun San or your God for answers. And you ask them for answers, right? So the other thing is, what if I wear this thing that they chose, right? And it turned out not so good. Okay, here's the next tips. You gotta accept it. Accept them, right? Accept that it is what it is. And so what? Okay, I don't like it. I wear the thing. I don't like it today, right? Okay, what do? Give feedback. Tell the God or your Yun San you don't really like it, right? You can tell your other God, your other party, I don't really like the result. Then the next time they will do better. They will know how to choose better for you, right? Because today they choose something is like based on what they think or they feel, right? Oh, that's the best one for you. You know, sometimes I don't know if you have tried asking someone in your house about like, or maybe you go to a shop and then ask them which outfit look the best, and you're like trying to choose outfit for something formal, right? There's this saying, people say, something that looks good, it doesn't feel good, right? If you want to look good, it won't feel good on the body. If you want something that feels good, you know, it doesn't look good outside. It's kind of like that, right? Like, you know, people want to look good. They have like the tighter fit, and it's like so hard to move your body around. You want to you want comfortable, right? Okay, loose t-shirt. Everything is loose, big, and it looks like oversized, baggy, and it doesn't look good outside, but it feels better. You know, it's like that. So when you go find a professional, right, to like ask them, oh, which one should I wear? And then they pick something that look good on you so that you can go to whatever event, right? And then you look good. Yeah, out of like there's so many choices, this one looked the best. To them, you know, you dress up like that, it looks good. But you're like, nah, but my pants are too tight. Here is too tight, right? If you don't know how to tell them, how can they fix the problem for you? So you like, you know, you wear this thing, it looks good, right? Okay, you tell them, oh, the armpit is too tight. They fix it. Oh, the pants, when I do this movement, here is like kind of stretchy. Okay, they fix it, right? So after they fix it, next time it look good, but doesn't have those negative effects. Then the more you like go back and forth like that with your other party that you're asking help from, the better the next time is. And it is a lifetime learning experience, like a relationship between you and someone. You need to understand that it's like talking to a person. You need to constantly work together back and forth so that it can help you and you can tell them what you actually like or not like, right? Okay, next example. I go to the kitchen and I'm trying to prep my breakfast. Okay, so what to eat? I look at the fridge. Wow, so many things. I have, today I have like pad thai, curry, rice, congee, so many things inside. Okay, or I can even eat bread. What should I eat? And then I don't know. Like I was thinking for like just 2 seconds. I don't know. Okay, let's do a div. Like I just immediately take out the palm and, you know, do the divination. Which one should I choose? And because you do it all the time, it gets very quick. You don't need to really like count 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, that's like newbie, right? But when you're not newbie, it like come right away the answer. And okay, now I picked it. Okay, I eat this one. Okay, leftover, right? Rice and something. And then okay, nice. I ate it. I like it. I tell the other side I like it. Yeah. And then you act. Okay, how do you tell the other side? You say something, you do something, you know, like after you for example, I don't know if you do this kind of thing, but it's common, right? People eat something and then they're done eating and then they will smile and like, ooh, this is good, you know, like you speak to yourself, right? You can do the same thing. Yeah, elaborate, say it, express it out, right? Sometimes you don't like it. Oh, this is bad. You know, you just say it to yourself, right? When you say it out yourself, listen. That God inside you, listen. The Yun San will listen, right? You have to express yourself. Learn to do those stuff. Yeah. You know, you're excited about something, right? Why don't you express about it? You know, like one of the things is like when I teach my disciple on Zoom, it's a live call, right? And then I say something and I look at them, and some disciple really look like a piece of wood. They don't move, like their face have no expression. And it's like, are you interested? Like it almost stoned me out. Like nothing's moving. I thought they were frozen. Right? No, it's not. It's just that they have no expression. But think about it. If I say something and then I see some disciples start smiling, immediately I know this disciple like what I'm saying. Then I have more motivation immediately just to say more. Like I need to dig into that more because that guy is smiling and he's happy. I need to do better, right? I need to jot a note. This is what he like to listen to, right? It's very important. Don't bury your face. Don't hide yourself. You learn to express yourself. Then that way, the other side will know how to talk to you and understand more about you. Okay, so after I'm done eating, let's say now I'm like about to do this podcast. I record one episode every day, and I have one in stock all the time. So it's like today I release one, and there's one for tomorrow that is made already. So today I'm making this one for 2 days later. So I will have to go do a div. If I have a topic in mind, I will do that one. If I don't have a topic yet, I give myself 1 second, and if I don't have a topic, I immediately just go ask the other side what to do. It's very simple, right? I can choose to ask using my palm divination, or I can go to the altar. It takes almost 2 seconds, 3 seconds to come up with the answer, and immediately I have a topic. You see how much time I saved in a day? Instead of I sit there and then wait and then think and then wait and then think, and maybe after 1 hour I'm still dragging and I did something else. I was surfing YouTube, going on Google, typing whatever things on Google, trying to get inspiration, see what to do. You spend that 1 hour trying to find out what to do for the podcast. I only need 2 seconds and I have an answer. Which one is better? Right? If I really have that much time to waste, I could record one more session. Right? You see, if I really have to waste 1 hour, I can record one more episode or 2 more episodes, because my time for finding out what to do is almost zero. You see how much time you can save? Yeah, exactly. And okay, to my disciples, especially the closer one, right? Same thing. If you are treating your divination like that, right? I am your master and you're my close disciple. You should treat me as the source of answer, and just like that. Okay, I don't know what to do. Boom, ask my master. Right away. You don't need to wait. Why are you waiting? Why are you trying to figure it out yourself? Yeah, recently I am we have a game that we play in the lineage that's Clash of Clans. Everyone should know about that game by now. It's 10 years. So we have been playing that game, right? And there's this player who tries so hard to figure out what she should be doing, and it's she tries so hard, but it's going nowhere, right? I'm why don't you just ask? You bring it up. What's your problem? Bring it up and then ask right away. Don't give yourself even 1 second to think. Just ask right away, and then you get answers and you do it. You're not good at thinking about these things. Don't do that. Just like you go into the Home Depot, right? You try to walk 20 minutes to find where the screw is. Come on, just ask someone. Right? Seriously, this is a big problem with people in the modern days, because they don't know how to ask for help. And they're being discouraged from asking for help. Divination is you're not going to be good at this if you cannot change your mindset. You need to know, we are not supposed to waste time finding out stuff when there's already answers that can be available, right? Don't reinvent the wheel. Come on, okay? Your Yun San is where the answers are, right? The gods have the answers. They are supposed to be above, giving us guidance. So if we don't know where to go, why don't we ask them? That's why you ordain, right? That's why you have magic. That's why you are a Taoist. So anyway, my timer is up and I have so much more to say. So as you guys have promised, you learned that palm divination, you got to stay and glue your butt and come back every day for some more lectures. So maybe in the next day, like next lecture, I'll continue this kind of talk. Okay, we'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.